never love you like I can.
Hi everyone, it's Miss Nikki_Al. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do so because I have a cat. Who doesn't love cats? I mean, a lot of people don't like cats, but that's just the point. Anyway, today I want to bring you a review on a very popular and I want to say talked about product, which is the Nume Hair Straightener. This one in particular isn't like the most talked about ever because what's really talked about from them are their curlers. Supposedly their curlers are freaking amazing. So yeah, anyways, let's get to my story. So I wanted to give you guys a super honest video on my feelings on the straightener because I felt like I had to. I wasn't going to until I tried it out for myself, and I was like, okay, I have to let them know about this product. So I feel awful when I'm doing a review and it's not super positive, but you know, sometimes it just has to happen because you can't like everything. So yeah, anyway, let me get into it. Start by saying that the normal straightener I use is a Chi. It's an ultra Chi and it looks like this. It's really pretty. Plates are yellow, whatever. I'm gonna get into the pros before I get into the cons on this Nume straightener. Okay, some of the pros. It's beautiful. Like, look at that color. It's so beautiful. The plates are black. They're totally black. Supposedly they are 100% ceramic, which is amazing quality for your hair. There's a lot. The design is really nice. I like that. I don't know if you can see, but it has kind of like a web design. It helps in terms of gripping the product. I don't feel like it's super hard to grip the product at all. It's really, I mean, rather easy. The way it came super fast. I ordered it on Black Friday and it came into me by Monday. So that is like insane, like super insane fast. And the way it was packaged was super cute. It was inside a box, then it was inside here, it was inside bubble wrap, and then it was inside this little bag that says Nume on it. So those are all really nice positives. Another positive I would say is that it has like a smart dial. I don't know if you can see in there. It has to do with the temperature. The temperature goes all the way up to 450 and the lowest is 140. So those are all positive with the company. One last positive I have for it before I get into what I think more so is that the price point. The price point is amazing. Granted, not on sale. These are like $100 and something, whereas like cheese are less than $100. But they almost always have coupon codes that make them like anywhere from 40 down under. I got mine for 16 plus the shipping. It ended up being like about $25 total, and I was like, I mean, you can't really beat that unless you're gonna go and get a Revlon one from the drugstore. So yeah, let me get into the facts that I just don't like about this straightener that I wish I did. Okay, so the plates and the design are all beautiful, but when I started straightening my hair, I noticed that it was snagging my hair, whereas this one, my older one, it never ever snags my hair. So when I was doing my hair, it was creating like these little baby hair frizzy things, and it was just really annoying me. Okay, so I did my hair using it and it looks really nice actually, I want to say, or it looks pretty much normally the same way I have it, but I just feel like it took me so much longer with this. This, it might be because it's brand new. I just don't remember having a problem though with my Chi. It just took me like, I want to say 4 or 5 swipes down the shaft up to right here is where I started to curl it before it would be smooth, and then I'd have to go through and curl it a couple times. Whereas with this other straightener, my Chi, that wasn't the case. So that was kind of annoying to me. Another thing is the second you take, my cat is biting it, so that's probably not going to help it. The second you take it out of the package, it has a very strong odor, and then that odor also transferred onto my hair, which I did not want my hair smelling like burnt plastic, which is what this smelled like. I don't want my hair smelling like burnt hair, which sometimes my Chi does, but I think that's because if I leave it on too long, it kind of burns the hair. But this made my whole head smell like burnt plastic, and someone even noticed and told me like, is something wrong with your hair? You smell kind of weird. So, I mean, I don't want to smell weird. Another thing that I didn't like about this is when I was straightening and I had my hand up here, I could feel the heat coming through here. And granted, I can also feel the heat coming through on this one, but on this one, it was to the point where it was burning my hand. Like, I felt like I was like getting burnt, which, I mean, I know this sounds really dramatic, but it's just like not comfortable. So I had to keep adjusting and going down here where it's harder to have kind of a, ow, see, I pinched myself. Like, that's what I get for talking about the straightener. It's hard to have a grip when you're doing that. And a couple other things I don't really like about it. It's so heavy in comparison to this one. That might be because supposedly the cheese are only plated ceramic, not the whole thing throughout is ceramic. And that's what's supposed to be better about this one. The whole thing is ceramic, but I don't know. And then there's this annoying noise it makes. I don't know if you can hear that, but it really annoyed me. So, okay, I wanted to say this. If this is your first straightener ever and you have a really big budget, then I would say totally go for this Nume straightener. It's not an awful deal. It's pretty much like the same deal as you would get from the store, but a little bit better quality wise. But if you're like used to cheese and Beliza, I think is the other brand that I've used before. If you're used to more high-end straighteners, then you're not going to be as happy with this. And I kind of gave in to what all the bloggers and everyone was saying, and I think it might have to do with, you know, everyone's hair is super different. It's always different strokes for different folks. That's what I have to say for all my reviews. Take it with a grain of salt because you might like something that I don't like. But it wasn't my favorite. I would have to give it like a 5, maybe 6 out of 10 stars. I'm going to keep using it and see if my opinion changes on it. It might. I mean, the smell might go away. I might get used to how it feels, etc. But it just wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And I think that's kind of what I want to get across, that you can't always run and jump and get the product that all the YouTube stars are using because it's not necessarily going to work for you. Like, they might love it, and I'm not saying that they're lying when they say that they love it, but you might not love it, and then you'll end up with a product that you're like, I wish I kind of would have gone with my old thing. I mean, like I said, I'm still going to give it a chance, and I kind of want to try out their curling ones because I've heard so many great things about those. So I'm going to try out those, and I might let you know what I think. But that's my whole review. My pros, my cons, I wasn't so impressed as I thought it would be, and that's just a lesson for everyone, not to just buy just because you're being very, I don't know, what's that word? I don't know. That's my whole review for you, and I hope you enjoyed watching this. I just felt like I needed to say this. This is the Silhouette straightener, just in case you didn't know. If you're going to get anything from Nume, of course, 100% I recommend using an offer code. Always search for offer codes because there's a million out there. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Please comment, please rate, and please subscribe. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in my next holiday videos coming so soon. Bye, guys.